What's up, killers? It's your boy Misi Imani here, and in today's video we're gonna do a little Q&A binder reorganization. This binder is just hella disorganized and it's hella dirty. This binder's just been through it. It's been through rainstorms. During that storm, everything got soaked. Like even my cards in my deck box, it's been ran over, and it's just like super old. You can see how old and dingy it is. I've had this binder for at least 5 years, so when I went online I was looking for a new binder and I came across this Death Note binder on Tapio cards, and I knew I just had to get it. I didn't just get one, I got two to give away to you guys, so stay tuned in the video for the giveaway later. It was finally time that I got a new binder, and when I saw this online I just knew I had to get it. Now it's time to finally just retire this old binder away.
Future's now, old man.
So I'm gonna go ahead and open it right now. I've had this binder for like several months, I just never got around to opening it, and so I'm really excited to see what it looks like for the first time. We're upgrading up in here.
Upgrades, people, upgrades. That's how we make the dough.
Oh my god, it's like faux leather. Death Note is probably one of my favorite animes. It has the little it has the instructions how to use the Death Note on the first page. Oh my god, I finally can't believe I have a new binder. This binder, not gonna lie, it's gonna hold some memories for me, so I'm definitely still gonna keep it. But yeah, no, I'm excited to finally use this binder. But before we put the cards into this binder, I wanted to show you how messy the current binder is right now. By the way guys, I actually did move, so if you're wondering why I'm in a new place, I got a new apartment. I used to live in the middle of nowhere in like Whoville, and it was honestly like a kind of a bit depressing because I'm a city girl, and now I'm finally in the GTA and I have more locals that I can go to, and the nearest metro city when I used to live back at my old place was like half an hour, which wasn't too bad honestly, but still it's just not the GTA. But yeah, I'm in a new place. Should we do a little house tour? What's up, killers? Future Tense Reeni here. We're gonna do a little quick apartment tour of my place, but before we get into it, I just want to do a little quick disclaimer though, that if you're looking for an aesthetic video, go ahead and click off this video right now. It's because nothing in my place really matches. The furniture is all mismatched, but I mean, I just take what I can get, right? So the aesthetic that I have going on in here is like cozy chaos, and it's very lived in, which it doesn't really bother me, and I guess it's like more realistic, but yeah, let's get into it. In my little corner here where I keep my little perfume collection and all my cards, I keep all the stuff and the cards that you guys give me, and my little pops. We got the Kilala from Inuyasha, Jigglypuff, Gengar, Appa, Pegasus, and then this little corner here where I keep my hair care, lip gloss, whatever. Then we go into my closet here. I have a whole lot of clothes. It's pretty messy in here. Yep. Then this corner here is where I usually like throw all my shit, like the clothes that I wear that aren't dirty enough to put in the laundry, but I'll just rewear them another day, so I usually just throw them there. And then we got one of my closets here. I just keep random shit up there, and then if you open it up, the first shelf is where I keep all my Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, so this is all mostly bulk, and then all my mats, deck boxes from Head to Head, binders, and then these are the clothes that I normally wear on a daily basis. This is like all my sweaters and sweatpants. And then this little shelf here is where Luffy normally likes to hang out. So I feed her there. She likes to lay there. close that first. Over there. And then here is my PC setup. Rate my cable management. So that's my work laptop there. And I know I got roasted before for leaving my PC on the floor, but like, where else do you want me to put it, honestly? Because if I put it here, I feel like I just won't have enough space and it feels like too crowded, you know? So that just stays down there. Then here's my little vape corner. I don't know, I just, for some reason, I wanted to keep those. I'm just hoarding them just in case like I'm ever down bad enough that if I run out of vape, I can just see which one of those has a little bit left. There's my guitar. I used to know how to play. But now I don't really practice anymore because I have long nails. It's kind of chipped, but yeah. I don't feel like cutting them, so I don't really play anymore. Here's my little side table. I just keep my skincare stuff and random shit in here. And then here's my bed where all the magic happens. See, I would have made my bed for the video, but the blanket doesn't even fit the entirety of the bed, so it just looks off. But yeah, here's my corner of plushies. I used to have a lot more, but during the move, I donated a lot of them away because it was just way too much. So I kept the ones that I really liked. Got my little Zoom roll there, Kyogre, Togepi, Bubble Tea, Cinema Roll, Magikarp, Tom Nook. And then we got my artwork here, my Last Airbender stuff. Toph is my favorite character. I don't really like Korra, honestly, but I just thought the artwork looked really cool. And then there's my little Mustang plaque. I also forgot my my Horde banner. Horde Gang Rise Up. It's just in front of a painting right now just because I don't have anywhere else to hang it. Or I don't have a thing to like hang it. Like I could put a bar through the things there, the flaps, but yeah, I don't have that yet, but that's just there for now. In this corner, I have all the stuff that I normally wear, like my hats, bandanas, my Shelby bag, my favorite bag that I like wearing, my new Yu-Gi-Oh bag that I take to locals now, that I got from High Ground. This is Dark Magician Girl. I'm gonna keep a litter box in my room. So yeah, honestly quite lived in, but it is pretty cozy because of the little fairy lights that I have and that neon light. So I'm gonna show you guys what my room looks like at night. Then we come out here. This is another litter box, hockey table, pinball machine. There's another mirror. This is where I usually take my selfies. Cat house. This corner, this stuff doesn't have a place yet, and I'm still in the process of moving, so yeah. I didn't realize how much stuff I really had. Struggling to find a place to put away these things. So these are my textbooks and other books and stuff like that. My Hot Wheels, I got Type R, Mustang, LaMelo, video cards, dual discs. I gotta find a way to how to hang these up. They just look off. Here's a little vanity. I don't really keep stuff in here. Maybe just like random shit that I don't really use. Futon. This is my little Yu-Gi-Oh table. Got Yugi there, Exodia, Blue Eyes, the Kaiba Blimp. Another couch here. That's Baby Cat. And then we got Admiral here. And his toys down there. Foosball table. This little corner here is just where I keep cat food and then just like my bags and cleaning supplies and stuff like that. And then here's my fridge. You guys want to see what's inside it? I got all the colors in my fridge. In this room, we just got laundry over here. Nothing special. I just keep my recycling over there until I bring it out. Then we go over to here where my washroom is. I know some Yu-Gi-Oh players haven't seen this place before. What up? Nothing special, just skincare stuff. Shampoo, soap, blah blah blah. And yes, I actually do use the Bear Glove Allspice body wash. Personally, to me, it doesn't smell masculine. It smells very fruity, but yeah. But I do have like feminine body washes, or feminine smelling body washes. And yeah, that's it. Back to the regular scheduled binder video. All right, so here is the binder, and just a disclaimer, it's hella messy in there. I honestly just throw bulk in there, and I just throw any random trades in any free pocket that I have. So the first page is supposed to be the synchro page, and I just threw like a random trade that I got in there. Then we just have like more, like this is bulk that I threw in there. You can see how dirty the sleeves are too, or the pages. These are actually, I put like the high value cards in the beginning of the binder. This is my link page, my XYZs. I just threw random cards everywhere. What is this? I honestly don't know why I have like these cards. No one will ever want them, but yeah, it's just there. And then my little Nichiria page, missing some cards. My favorite rarity, which is like the shatter foil stuff. Probably gonna take these cards out because people aren't really interested in these, and I don't really think that people like shadow foil like that anyways, so just wasting real estate space, you know. Random trap cards, and then my ABC core that I still haven't moved. I'm gonna take these out too. No one's ever gonna want this. And then we got like my high rarity stuff, my Pokemon stuff. I have no idea how to play Pokemon, but I just like really like the card art. And then I've been collecting field centers. And then I just have like my random me page. The E should be there, but it's not there. Little D. And then like my other random Nichiria stuff. I collect mind noises. I took them out, I just haven't bothered to fill the pages back in again, but yeah. Now it's time to take all of these out and put it into my new binder and reorganize it. Someone also sent me a card too, so I'm gonna open that up now because I'm probably going to put it in my binder. It is the Purely Field Center. I mentioned that I wanted this on stream because when I went to my locals, I saw someone had this in their binder, and I was like, will you trade this to me? And he said no, and I was like sad because the Purely Fields Center card is so cute. And yeah, a kind viewer sent me it, so thank you. Alright, it's finally time to transfer over the cards into this binder. How do you guys organize your binder? Because I know I got roasted before about the way I organized this binder, that I had the synchros in the first page instead of, I don't know, whatever, but I think this time around we're gonna put the links on the first page. The problem is I don't really have good links. Like, I'm not gonna put Helka Fiber X because he's banned anyways. I'll put some Morgan, I guess. Bear Bomb. Take out this Levelmancer stuff. No one's ever gonna also no. So I also do have a tin of cards that I just threw in here that I knew that were halfway decent cards. So I have to like go through these and figure out which ones I want to put in the binder. Decent. I have to like go through all my other bulk to skim through what's actually good and worth anything, but we're gonna start off easy for now, and I'll just say going through my bulk another day because that's a mission in itself, so yeah. But the first question someone asked was, have I ever dabbled in any retro formats like Goater Edison, and I actually have. When I was at YCS Pasadena, E3, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Chaotic Meatball actually came up to me and asked me if I wanted to try out Edison with them, and I forgot what deck that they gave me. Oh, he gave me Gladiator Beasts, and we were dueling for fun, and that was actually pretty fun. I would definitely do it again. I don't think I would play Goat though, because I just think it's too slow for me. Like, I know a lot of people complain about how fast Yu-Gi-Oh is, but I personally like how fast-paced the game is, because if I'm gonna lose, I want to lose in like 10 minutes. I don't want to waste my time for like 40 minutes just to lose, you know? Like games like Magic, that's I don't know how long their rounds are, but I just imagine it takes way longer than Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna set a swamp in pass. That's it? You're not gonna OTK me? So that's why I probably won't ever play Go, but yeah. Here is the first page for links. I'm probably gonna leave room on the second page on the back here, because yeah, I'll probably put more monsters there, but there's the first page. So here's what I had on my XYZ page in my old binder. I had the Numeron gates, but I'm not gonna use those. I'm not gonna put it, like, no one's gonna want that stuff. This, I'll put it in because it's shiny. Phantom Knife's Break Sword, Time Thief Redoer. That's kind of a staple, right? We'll find through my bulk and see what else I have too. Okay, so there is no way that I only have like these that are kind of decent. Again, I have to go through my bulk to find the better stuff, but we'll just start off with that for now. Alright, but what do we want to put from this page here? So, Psychic End Punisher, I probably need that Barone, so it's not gonna go in the binder. Okay, so when I went through my tin, I only found these that would be worth putting in there for now. So someone asked me, when do I usually stream? I stream on Twitch at Where Sweets on Fridays at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and Sundays now at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. So this is what I had on this page for fusions. I'll put the Albi on there. It's kind of a staple for branded. I just stream Fridays and Sundays for now, so check me out on Twitch if you guys want to watch some Master Duel. I usually do the viewer duels on Fridays, and then Sundays I do some ranked grind. Oh, by the way, this is a gold break card. Figured this is a fun deck that people want to play, so maybe someone will be interested in it. Alright, now we're just gonna go into the normal effect monsters. Check me out on Twitch, it's pretty chill in there. We do be vibing, so come hang out. These are the Apple Dragons, this is pretty good trade bait. Put these in the clear sleeves. So someone asked, smoothest Riz someone has tried to pull on you. And I'm trying to think of a scenario where someone rizzed me up at like a locals or whatever, but I don't think anyone has ever rizzed me up like that. Honestly, everyone just talks to me pretty normally for the most part, and that's how you should talk to women anyways. Like, you just talk to them like normal people instead of like going up to them and hitting on them. But yeah, but let me tell you, the worst riz someone has ever tried to pull on me at a locals. So this was a long time ago. It was several years back when I was just like super casual and just getting into Yu-Gi-Oh for the first time ever. So there's this guy at my locals. He was a pretty well-known cheater, and everyone disliked him, and I don't know why he was there at that locals. He should have been banned. But I remember, like, during the duel, he was just like, oh, do you want to go out sometime or whatever? And I was like, at the time I had a boyfriend, and I was like, nah, I have a boyfriend. And he was like, oh, well, I have a math test. And I was like, okay, what does that have to do with anything? And he was like, oh, I thought we were naming something that we both could cheat on. And I was like, oh my god, like, I didn't think those kind of people actually existed in real life. You just think that when people mention these kind of scenarios that those kind of people don't exist, like they're just NPCs. But yeah, that actually happened. I was like, oh wow, like how is this guy still here? And years later, I've actually seen him at a regional like this past year, and he's still the same guy. And yeah, he still tries to ask me or whatever, and yeah, that dude is just unreal. And actually at that regional, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to mention this, but I'm not like mentioning any names or whatever, but he was actually kicked out of that regionals because he was harassing another woman. And how is this guy still allowed to play Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't know. So a lot of the stuff that I have in this binder, I wouldn't really put into my new binder now. I want to put the hand traps in its own hand trap page. I'm just gonna leave a few pages for the normal effect monsters. This was actually all I could find right now. I know I have more, but we'll just start off with that for now. I'll show you the final outcome later after I go through all my bulk. So we're just gonna get into traps right now. The thing is, I don't want to put common cards in my binder, even though it still might be good trade bait, but that big welcome labyrinth there. So next question is, someone asked me, is there a fear that comes with riding a motorcycle that goes away? I'm gonna be honest, I was never scared of riding a motorcycle, really. I just always thought they were cool, and when I started to learn how to ride, I took a 2-day course, and that was prior to that, I've never ridden a bike at all, or a motorcycle. I always just thought bikes were super cool, and I'm not the type of rider that goes crazy on the roads or anything. Like, I just generally enjoy riding. And I mean, a little bit at first I was scared of balancing the bike, I guess, if that makes sense, but I was only initially, like maybe my first day after the course that I was out riding by myself, that I felt that way. And then it just kind of went away because I'm really not the type to take risks when I ride. So yeah, my suggestion is just respect the bike, respect the roads, and my number one tip is ride within your skill level. So we're going into my spell page now. Before I had like this neuron stuff, but no one's gonna want that stuff, so I'm not gonna bother putting that in. Book of Moon, I guess it's a staple, but it's a gold rare, but might as well put it in, right? I pulled this Ultrapro Fusion when I won, or I got third at a tournament a couple weeks ago. That was pretty cool. So someone asked me, when did I start playing Yu-Gi-Oh? And what was my first deck? So the first time that I ever actually played Yu-Gi-Oh was like in 2013 or something like that, 2012. And it was my ex that actually got me into playing Yu-Gi-Oh, and he just like gave me this random deck that had like Marshmallow and Grand Mole. So that's how I initially got into Yu-Gi-Oh. And then once I started playing more and realizing how the mechanics worked and stuff, I came across the Naturia stuff, and I initially just thought that archetype was really cute and cool. And the effect of Bamboo Shoot was the reason why I really liked the Naturia stuff, because I don't know, I guess I'm a degenerate, and Bamboo Shoot says your opponent cannot activate spells or traps, and I was like, bet. I love floodgates, so I'm gonna build my first Naturia deck. And I remember that deck, like I just put a bunch of cards that would protect the Bamboo Shoot once I finally got it out. Like I had safe zones and yeah, stuff like that. And yeah, that was my first deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, next question. Someone asked, do I want kids eventually? I feel like my answer always changes when someone asks that. Like if you asked me that question a few years ago, so like when I was in high school up until like maybe a few years ago, I didn't want kids. It was just, that was not the responsibility I wanted to have in my life. Never really cared for them, but now more recently I'm open to them. But like if my partner, if I ever get one, really wants them, I'd be open to it, but I would still prefer not to have kids. But if I was ever in a place where I was like financially okay and just wanted to settle down and I was single, then I would want to adopt a kid. If my partner really wants it, then I'd be open to it. But or if I was still single and I was like financially stable and whatever, then I want to adopt. So now I'm just realizing I really don't have that many cards that I thought I had to put in this binder, and it's just like all fucked up. So I don't have a set of a Book of Moon, and I don't have a set of the Lunar Eclipse, so it just looks messed up. I don't know how to organize it. Maybe like this. And we'll just leave space in these pockets. It just looks weird. Maybe I should put the branded fusion on the first spell page here. We're gonna get into high rarity stuff. We're gonna put my ghost page in first. So someone asked, what are my thoughts on riding? Do you plan on getting a motorcycle with more power down the line? And yes to getting a bigger motorcycle for sure. I have been riding that 300 CBR for years to go back down the line of my 300 CBR lore. So normally people outgrow a 300 within like the first season, but the first year that I had it, I did ride it a lot, but I just didn't feel confident in my riding skills to go up yet. And then just after that, I rode it very inconsistently throughout the years, so I didn't feel the need to upgrade yet. And it wasn't until that I went to North Carolina on my CBR 300 that I felt like this is it. Now I'm definitely ready to get a bigger bike, because that bike was just barely cruising down along the roads, and yeah, I definitely need something bigger now. Oh, by the way, this is my Black Luster Soldier, my ghost rare. I'm gonna put my Firewall Dragon right beside him. But yeah, my thoughts on riding, I mean, you know me, I'm a rider, so I love bikes. I can't say that I would suggest people to ride a bike. Like someone would tell you to start playing Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like two completely different animals, because one's a lot more dangerous than the other. And I know that motorcycling gets a lot of bad rap for how dangerous it is, and you know, you always hear the stories of people dying every season, but I really feel like there are some riders out there that put a bad stigma to motorcycling, like the young ones and the Jixer bros, but I feel like motorcycling is only as dangerous as you make it. Like obviously car drivers are out there that literally don't see motorcycles and just not paying attention to the roads, but big thing with motorcycling that they teach you is defensive riding, and some people just have huge egos. Now I just realized I made a mistake. I should have put the ghost rares on this page so I can put the Pokemon stuff on this page so that they're side by side by each other, so I'm gonna do that now. Some people, like, if you're on a motorcycle, you should not be the type of rider that has an ego on the road, because you're a lot more susceptible to getting into more serious accidents, obviously, because you don't have a steel cage around you. I really don't like how people rag on motorcycling because it's so dangerous, and that's because it's only a small portion of the riders that you see that make it on the news because of how stupid and all the stupid stunt riding shit that they do on public roads in front of everybody, especially on like busy roads and busy highways and stuff like that as well. So now we're going into my Pokemon stuff. Again, like I don't play Pokemon, but I just really love the artwork. I wish Yu-Gi-Oh did something similar to it, but C'est la vie. Look at her. I definitely do want to get into Pokemon. I have no idea how to play this game, but yeah, I definitely do want to try out Pokemon one day, and I'm gonna get someone to teach me for sure. I don't really like this kind of artwork of Pokemon cards, but they'll be filler for now. So someone asked me, what's a deck you would love to own, and what's a deck you would really want to be good at? If so, why? So a deck that I would love to own is Max Rarity Lightsworn deck. The Ultimate Judgment Dragons, the artwork on that is so cool, and I would just love to own a high rarity like Lightsworn deck, and that would really get me into playing Edison for sure if I had that. But a deck that I would really want to be good at, I'd say Sword Soul, and I have played that deck before, but before I even got really good at it, the deck kind of just got power crept out, so yeah. But yeah, I really enjoy Sword Soul, and if it was meta, I would definitely 100% want to be really good at it. Next question, someone asked, do you want a sex baby? Just joking. Have you ever had an opponent curse you out because you beat their ass so bad? And as always, enjoy the content. My favorite non-competitive YouTuber. Appreciate you. Actually, I've never had someone be a sore loser, I think. What initially popped into my mind was there was this one time at like a big case tournament. There was this guy that was playing, I believe, D-Links. I remember that I ashed his Chaos Space 3 times in a row, and he was just flabbergasted, and I felt so bad because that was his only play for 3 turns in a row, the Chaos Space, and he was just in awe of how that was happening. But he even checked my graveyard to see if I wasn't like cheating and like recycling the same ashes, but no, I wasn't. I just like was a god at top decking and drew into the ashes, and yeah, he was really nice about it though, and he wasn't a sore loser. But yeah, I've never faced a sore loser before in Yu-Gi-Oh! I've been starting to collect these. This ash one here I just got recently, and I don't have a sleeve for this. This was the first field center that I ever won, the Evil Twin one, so that one's pretty sentimental to me. Joey, the Red Eyes, I got as a gift. And then these ones the store just gave me. I'm not even sure which monsters these are, but this field center, it was a custom one that a nice viewer gave me. Now we're gonna get into my meme page. I know you guys are gonna roast me that these are commons. I'm gonna look for the higher rarity ones, but for now, this is what we're working with. In the middle here with the Lord of D and Lady of D and a D-Force. And Starboy, I like this card because I really like the song from The Weeknd. You know how it goes. I'm a motherfucking Starboy. Look what you got. I also forgot about this Pokemon card that I got at locals that I bought. I thought the artwork was pretty cool, so got it. I think I'm gonna take the Leo Drakes out because I don't have enough of them anyways to fit a whole page, but until I get 3 more, then I will put it in there. But for now, I think we're gonna put the very last pages for my Landorses. Found the E, so we're gonna put that back there now. And my Naturia Weed. I don't want to make a whole nother page for this though. Unless I put more meme cards. But I think we're gonna have to take one of these out for the weed. Unfortunately, I think we're gonna take out the Starboy. Right, back to the Landoises. I'm gonna start off with my very special Landois. So last year on my birthday, I did a hot tub stream, and I was raising money to buy a new computer. And one of the donation bits was if you donated however much, I'd put your name on the Landois. And put it in my binder. So shout out to Lazy Ostrich, Ness, Zeta, Raven's Feast, Headass, and Huesos for helping me out with the PC. You guys get an honorary space in my binder. I gotta sleep this one up though. I was actually looking to buy more Landoises to fill out my page, and this DT4 Landois is $15. Like, what? Like, why? Like, no one wants to buy this card or needs this card. They're like $15. It's like, oh, well, I can't fill up a whole binder of those. Here you go. Look at that. This is $15 right here. $15 Canadian. For some reason. Oh, this not this one. This one's like HAL4 Hidden Arsenal. I don't think this one's only a couple dollars, but these ones, 15. So I did end up buying a bunch of commons. I know, but Landois is a Landois. I wouldn't say this is my favorite card, honestly, even though this is the card that I collect the most. I just really love like his dopey face. I think probably my favorite card is Bamboo Shoot for sure. Now that I remembered, thinking of it, I forgot to put in my Nigeria page, so I think that's the last page that we have to do. So I think for the Nigeria page, I'm only gonna put like the higher rarity stuff and the what is this called? Like, it's not shower foil, but like, you know, this kind of star foil or whatever. The ultimate bamboo. I don't think the ultis look all that cool for the Bamboo Shoot, but at least he has an ulti, right? I don't know why I don't have any beasts. I think I'm using a couple of them in my decks, so this page will just look like that for now. And I think that's it. In terms of, that's all I'm moving from my initial binder, the green one, into this. So I'm gonna come back to you guys. I'm gonna go through my bulk real quick and then put whatever's in there that I think is worth anything, and I'll be right back. Yeah. Alright, we're back, and I went through my holo box, and breaking news, I really didn't have that much, so I really feel like this binder is barren and empty, but I mean, we all gotta start somewhere, right? So my new and improved binder. So I found some Arboreal Dragon. What else? Gold Pride stuff. I feel like people might be interested in building that. XYZs. I put my Typhon there. I was like about to. And then, yeah, I really don't have any useful synchros that I could put in there to fill it. What's that? Fusions. And I found a secret pendulum, so I just put it in this page. And then normal effect monsters. For the CR Insector Hornet. And then my Baron hand trap page. I'm probably gonna put like my common Veilers and whatever just to fill it up so it doesn't look empty like this. But yeah, that's all I had. Shinies. Trap cards. My spells. And then the high rarity stuff. Purely field card there, so I put it there now. And then the meme page. And then all the way to the back to the Materia stuff. And all my Landoises. And that's my new binder now. Can't wait to show up to locals and not look ratchet anymore now. I'm gonna get into the giveaway now, so if you want to win this Death Note binder, all you have to do is be subscribed to my YouTube channel, like this video, and comment down the video below who were you rooting for at the end in Death Note, Light or L? Personally, I was rooting for Light. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and if you guys haven't already followed my other socials, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch at Where's Sweet, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!